Have you ever dreamed of the perfect wedding day? Picture this, a stunning, all-white ceremony, surrounded by everyone you love. The moment you look into each other's eyes and say, "I do," feels like a scene straight out of a fairy tale. A promise for a lifetime of happiness. The magic doesn't stop there. After the celebration, it's time for the ultimate romantic escape. An extravagant honeymoon across Europe? Imagine waking up in a breathtaking luxury hotel, spending your days on sun-kissed beaches, and exploring ancient cities hand in hand. And as the sun sets, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, you share a passionate embrace, sealing your love story. This isn't just a fantasy, it's the beautiful beginning of a new chapter. If you love seeing dream weddings come to life, make sure to like and subscribe for more fairy tale moments. Thanks for watching. Living in a penthouse overlooking the city should be a dream, but what happens when that dream starts to feel more like a golden cage? She was determined to keep her own name, to carve out her own identity in the corporate world, even after their marriage. He, in a grand gesture of love, or maybe control, decides to gift her his entire company. It's an incredible move. But it also ties her closer to him than ever before. Then, a new architect joins the project for their home. He's charming, his compliments are subtle, and he sees the woman, not just the wife. A shared glance, a quiet joke. Back in the penthouse, the arguments begin. It's no longer about decorating choices. It's about freedom. What do you do when the life you thought you wanted starts to suffocate you? Ever wonder what happens when a fairy tale ending starts to feel more like a golden cage? She fought to build her own name, her own career, only for him to offer his entire company on a silver platter. Is it a gift of love, or a way to own her completely? Meanwhile, the new architect on her project, his subtle compliments and lingering glances are a breath of fresh air she didn't know she needed. The arguments echo through their stunning penthouse, no longer about little things, but about the one thing money can't buy, her freedom. What would you do if you were in her shoes? Is this true love or a beautiful trap? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more. It was supposed to be the happiest moment of our lives. I showed him the test, my hands shaking with excitement. But the look on his face wasn't joy. It was pure terror. That's when my world started to unravel. I began feeling like I was being watched, a shadow lingering just out of sight. Then there was the break-in at my office. Nothing was stolen, but my files were all over the floor. The police said it was a random act, but I knew better. The final straw was last night. Walking home, a hand grabbed me from a dark alley. I screamed and fought my way free, running without looking back. Someone is trying to take everything from me. And I think it all started with those two pink lines. Who is he? What is he so afraid of? Find out what happens next in part 2. We were supposed to be happy. I remember the exact moment I showed him the test. The two little lines that were meant to change our lives for the better, but the look on his face wasn't joy. It was pure, raw terror. And that's when it all began. The feeling of being watched, the same car, always a few blocks behind me, and came the break-in at his company. They didn't take a thing of value, just tore the place apart. He became more and more distant, his eyes always scanning the crowds. Last night it happened. A dark alley I thought was a shortcut, a hand clamping over my mouth from behind. His fear wasn't about becoming a father. It was about who was hunting us, and why my pregnancy had just put us both in their crosshairs. I don't know who they are, but they're coming for us. He slams the gas pedal, the engine screaming as the car weaves through late-night traffic. He knows where the villain is holding her at that old abandoned warehouse down by the docks. Every red light feels like a lifetime. He has to get there. He just has to. He kicks the door open, the old wood splintering. The villain just smirks. Look who finally showed up. Ow. But our hero isn't listening. The fight explodes. It's a blur of fists and feet, raw and brutal. He dodges a wild swing, countering with a solid punch that sends the villain stumbling back. That's the opening he needs. He rushes to her, quickly untying the ropes. "Are you okay?" he asks, his voice trembling slightly. Just as she nods, sirens wail outside. The police storm in, weapons drawn. The villain is surrounded, hands in the air. It's finally over. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. We all face moments that test us, that push us to the brink. There were times the shadows felt overwhelming, like the light would never break through. But in our darkest hour, we made a choice. We chose each other. We chose to face the future, not as two broken pieces, but as one. And that future held the most incredible gift, a tiny promise of a new beginning. Now, years later, the sound of tiny footsteps echoes through our home, and every corner is filled with laughter. This life, this joy, this family, it wasn't just given to us. It was earned. It was built on forgiveness, strength, and a love that refused to fade. It's a reminder that even after the longest night, the sun will always rise. From the deepest shadows, we finally found our light. This is our forever. Thanks for being part of our journey. And that brings us to the end of another adventure. We had such an incredible time sharing this experience with all of you. Your support truly means the world to us, and it's what keeps us going on this amazing journey. If you enjoyed watching, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. We would absolutely love to hear from you. So make sure to drop a comment below and let us know what your favorite part was. We read every single one. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can join us for our next video. Thank you so much for being a part of our community. We can't wait to see you in the next one. Till then, take care.